Hey y'all, it's CherokeeStarfish, and we're here tonight with what's going to be the finale, the last episode of Might and Magic 6, The Mandate of Heaven. So I want to thank you all for joining me. We are on our way now to the final dungeon in the game, the very last map that we're going to explore, the very last fight that our party is going to face. Y'all, it's time to go home. It's time to go back where it all started, where the Night of Falling Stars happened, and where our party here in that initial cutscene was rescued by Falagar after fleeing from the demon horde when the Kreegans first showed up. It's time to go back to Sweetwater. Oh. Well, right away. So, here's what we're going to be facing. Yep, our Kreegan friends have gotten a little upgrade. That's what we're fighting here today. First things first, let's get our flight on. Of course, we just traveled, so... we'll head over this way and lose them so we can cast our buffs. And you can see that Sweetwater, of course, we've not explored a whole lot. We came here before, and you can see our path as we went up and found that pedestal for Twillin's Eternal Youth spell. We do want to explore it a little bit. For example, this fountain. There's quite a few in the game we haven't really drunk from. This one is pretty good. So you can see that's on top of everything else, which is great. And let's see. This, little bit of that.
Very nice. Aha! Very nice.
So, first, we have to find this dungeon. That won't be too much of a problem. Of course, there's only so many places we haven't gone here in Sweetwater, right? Even though we haven't explored it much. I deliberately didn't want to show it off before because I knew we would be returning, so... and you can kind of see it's, well... it and Paradise Valley don't really live up to the name anymore, you know? I'm glad that you could be, too. Here we go. So, there's our village. This is where our character's called home. It's what's left of our dragon tower, presumably. And, in fact, I'm going to assume that that well right there is probably the one we jumped down where Falagar saved us, and we found Tommy at the bottom. So yeah, it's really a shame what the Kreegan have done to the place. But, hopefully, once we finish our quest here, the land can begin to recover. That is what we are fighting for, after all. This is about the fate of Enroth, one way or the other. But, even though we had to release Archibald to do it, we do have the Ritual of the Void. Oh, look at all the sweet water that's gone. That was probably an inn, you know. And this place looks rough. Alright. Well, here we are. It's time to put on our big boy weapons. Y'all ready to do this one last time? tell you what, these demons, they're starting to irritate me. I think they done messed with the wrong adventurers, y'all. Yes, they can cast Meteor Shower. Using our own tricks against us. Hopefully. There we go. See, they can't do that inside, at least. That's good. A little bit of distance between us. Maybe this will help. Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's not good. See what we're up against, though.
Yeah.
That's okay. Almost got this first guy. Ooh, that's not good. We're too high up to fly, but Tommy's out of MP anyway. We're off to a pretty good start. Ooh. Of course, just as I say that.
Alright, we got him!
Let's clear some of the chaff here, just to get them out of the way. Ooh, that is not good. They really don't like us having spell points. It's alright. We don't need spell points when we have laser rifles. Okay. So, here we go. There it is. The hive. Oh, it's nasty in there. This strange structure commands a spectacular view of Paradise Valley. The outer walls are constructed from an unknown material. Well, unfortunately, I feel like we do know what the interior walls are constructed out of. Looks pretty organic in there.
Where could we be? I got a bad feeling.
Well, that's the last time we're going to hear that from any of them. Oh, gross. Look at this. Flush system activated.
Ah.
Skull pile of curses. Man, even in here there are skull piles. Gross. Well, we need a few minutes before Tommy is able to set us a Lloyd's Beacon, so we might as well go ahead and start clearing out some of these creatures. See that pad up there? we need to get to one of those. See, the dungeon itself will actually deal damage to us over time. That's what that flush system is. If we're standing on one of these pads, see it says protected. So then when the flush system activates, we won't be harmed. Otherwise we'll all take damage. I'm going to set our first Lloyd's beacon right here on top of one of these. That way no matter what happens, we know we'll be safe when we pop in. Whew. We got rid of all of our potions. Let me see if we can go back.
Come on.
Ooh. More demons. Yeah, we'll have to address that. Teleport spells are funny in here. Oh, what does this fountain do? I can't remember. Oh. Something else, I'm not sure what. Come on, losers. There we go. I bet you guys didn't think you'd see these weapons again. But we found them, we brought them to you. There we go. That's what I wanted. There we go. I knew haste would wear off, but... Here we go. Alright. There we go, much better. Now we'll take care of this. We'll get our haste back on.
Can we assist you?
There we go.
Can we assist you?
There we go, much better. Tired of that despicable reputation. Don't really know how we got it. Alright, here we go. Now, let's just go ahead and we'll plop one of these down right here. Ooh, what's that? Yeah, see, unfortunately, this dungeon? Yeah. This dungeon don't work like a normal dungeon. Well. Say hello to an army of devils. Let's get started. This is going to be a long fight. And possibly a long night. This is a unique track that doesn't play anywhere else in the game. Let's see if we can hit all of those with a rock blast. Nice. I'm going to try and skip this one. See if I can... Oh.
Oops.
Yeah, oops indeed. Well, at least it didn't get us. We'll just shoot this guy. Let's try. There we go, that works a little bit better. We're going to be doing a lot of that in this dungeon. All right. Goodness gracious. There we go. I like how you can always tell when they go down. Shoo-wee. And look at that already. Let's see. Ooh, not quite. I have to lure some more of them back. These guys really mean business, but that's alright. So do we. We are pulling out all the stops tonight. No more Mr. Nice Adventurer. Were we ever nice? Is that a thing? I think Debbie tried to be, but we gave up at 4 ranks. Yeah, that's a pattern that's going to persist throughout the dungeon. There we go. Ironically, making them come up here and fight us is the hardest part. Nice, nice, nice. Come on, group up. That's what I want. Got a few of them. I didn't think that was going to hit. Ooh. Not as good. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
I love that Rock Blast earlier in the game just really wasn't very used at all, and now we're getting so much mileage out of it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Go. Whew, goodness gracious. There's still so many left. Alright. Man, this first floor is such a challenge. It's alright, do your worst with those fireballs. With Debbie and Tommy to protect us, with Lucy and Zoltan to heal us, we're gonna get through this. Turn too far. Well. Oh, perfect. Thank you, thank you. Ooh, we got one. That's one of the ones that flew down below the edge where we couldn't see. I love when it keeps stacking up like that. Yes, good. That's really a big help. Because without AoEs of some kind, most of which, of course, most of the good ones we know were fire-based, this room is really rough, and they're immune to fire, so...
Yeah.
Boom. Oh, really? Wow, managed to shoot that right between them. Wild. Ooh, I thought that might be a little close. Goodness gracious. Put a little distance back here again. We'll AoE those guys. They do. Am I shooting? How am I shooting past them? Let's try this. There we go. I was shooting under them because they're flying above the floor. My goodness, there's still so many. Gracious. Alright, kids. Let's see what's left. I think there's a few down here that are non-flying. Yep, that's what it is. Alright. Well, here we go then. Now, you'll notice how tall this ledge is. And again, teleport spells don't work inside the hive. So, once we jump down there, it's going to be really hard to get back out. Oop, warning, flush system activated. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad. There we go, that worked. Ooh, flush sequence in progress. Nice. Not nice. Ooh, I hate that. Just really don't want those guys to hit us. Oh, crud. There we go. There we go. That's the important part, because these guys can't drain our spell points. Just you and us, pal. Always stuck on geometry. Phew. Okay. Well. So, there we go. Wow, the quiet is deafening. Okay, well, we've got a door over there. We've got a hallway. We've got this tunnel. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 holes that we can jump down. Whew, goodness gracious. We should go and refill our HP and stuff, but there we go. Town portal works, Lloyd's Beacon doesn't.
Can we assist you?
So we can get out,
Be with you.
but it'll be really difficult to get back in. They do it that way so that you can't cheese the whole dungeon, you know. The way that we have done with some others. Alright. Well, let's figure this out. Where are we going to go first? Down this tunnel, the corridor, the door, or down one of these holes? All of which are pink, except this one purple one, which is similar to this. Whew, a lot of choices. We've got to find that main reactor. We know it's going to be deep inside the hive. It's probably going to be down. But which way leads where? And honestly, I can't remember, because of course, out of all the dungeons in the game, this is the one that I visit, I guess technically the least, because it's at the very end. You're only going to go to it once. There's no reason to go back afterwards. We'll come back here as well, but... that's true. Well, let's start here then. Since they're all bad. Okay, I'm just making sure that our map syncs up. And alright. And of course, where have we seen this before? In a couple places. The Freehold Sewers, of course. Or Freehaven Sewers. I keep calling it that. And in the Supreme Temple as well. Ooh. Little guys so far. Let's see what else is in there.
Alright, we got him! Oh.
Too close.
Didn't mean.
Okay, guns it is. Oh good, that guy seems like he's stuck. Awesome. For us anyway, not so much for him. Excellent, good. Not great. Alright. Back at it then. Good. They really don't seem to be able to get through that doorway very well. I'm just fine with that. Because our little protection pad here is at exactly the right distance to hit them with Rock Blast and not shoot ourselves. It's almost like some dev thought about that. In fact, I assume that they did. Okay. Ooh, a button. Leave no button unpressed.
Very nice.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
very nice.
Ooh. Okay. Well, that's 2 rooms down. Oh good, flush system activated. Oh, that's alright, because we're standing on a protected zone. Door won't budge. We'll come back to that. Let's see where this door goes. We'll just do them as we come to them. I think this one goes back up to the top so that we can get out. Yeah. Awesome. That's what I like to see. And I do believe that this is going to end in one of these holes over here, this purple hole. Yep. Okay. So now we know. Okay. Well, that's one part down. Awesome. We're making great progress. We'll come back to that room. Let's not forget about it. Well, maybe next we can try this other door. Maybe it'll link up with one of these other holes. There is what that switch did, by the way. So, we'll come back to that. Well, that door won't budge either. Well, let's try a hole then. Oof. More demons, of course. Wow, we've actually got green gems here. It's because this was literally just a monster closet. Okay. That's alright. Oof. Oh, these textures make me so uncomfortable. Blah. Ooh, bet we know what's in here. Yep, they were just on the other side. Tried to use that rock blast to kind of wake them up, make them come to us, but that's alright. Not sure what's supposed to go in that socket. I'm guessing that switch probably unlocked one of those other doors.
Very nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Let's see. I don't think he's got something that does that. Body magic, speed. His intellect's 211 with buffs. You know what? I think I'm going to trade that out. There we go. Plus 50% to his fire magic? Absolutely. Because even here where we're not using fire attack spells, that also means like fire resistance and so forth. Oh, there we go. We got hit by the flush sequence. So you get to see what that looks like. They have these little closets all over the place. A keg. Keg of what? Keg of plus 20 hit points. Excellent. Now, it should be noted that it doesn't actually make you tired when you get hit by the flush system. That is straight up because in what must be a wild coincidence... Oop. Wrong spell. Our haste spell wore off at exactly the same time. There we go. Come on. Man, these long, veiny tunnels. Blech. Ah, okay, good. This is that door we couldn't open from the other side. Excellent. Alright. We're making progress. So now, we've covered this side. We've done what was in there. So there's that interesting little socket over there we'll have to come back and look at maybe. That door, which wouldn't open, but we did push a switch on this side. That could have been it. And we've jumped down both of these holes. So, 2 holes, the corridor, and then this central tunnel. First thing, I want to run over here and just see if that other switch potentially unlocked this door, because if it did, I want to get that out of the way. Nope. Okay. That's alright. It'll open sooner or later. They always do. Okay. Well, the holes and the tunnels that they lead to, we seem to be doing fairly well with that. So, let's try another one of those. They seem to be circling back around, doubling up, you know. Oh, of course. Of course, y'all. Oh boy. There had to be an encounter like this. Okay, let's just take care of it as quick as we can. Oops, I was trying my best not to do that. There we go, awesome. As long as we get rid of those red ones, that's what matters. Everything else is fodder. Using our own trick against us, oh no. He can hit us, but we can't hit him, oh no. Maybe we can lure him out if we go down one of these other ones. That sound effect when they disintegrate is the same that they use for the Lich. Okay, nothing in this room but monsters. Oof. God, I hope not. Because, I mean, how do you explain that, right? God, if that was how they reproduce, this would be a lot more horrifying. It's already bad enough.
Alright, we got him!
Whew. Okay, a little at a time. Oh, this little guy's nothing. Oh. Goodbye, friend. On the other hand, this guy is something. I think it's kind of ironic how, like, they designed the hive to be very much a closed space to make it feel claustrophobic and trapped. And one of the results of that is once you leave that big central room on the first floor, you can see, like, the wings of the Devil Kings and Captains and Masters clipping through the ceiling all the time because between their height and their elevation, they're just too big for the hallway. I'm tired of this guy. There we go. Oh. Ooh. You coming? Oh, okay. Well, we can do it this way. I'm totally fine with that. It's what's worked so far. Alright, now let's just finish him off. Since he seems stuck in the hallway like that other one, which is totally fine. We'll soften him up a little bit first. Why are you shooting over there? That's random. They're trying to shoot one that's technically closer. That's weird. So yeah, see, I guess because you can kind of technically see it through the wall. these treasure chests. I love that the control center gave us like those yellow storage crates that were kind of space agey.
Ho!
Nice. But in here, like, the devils don't care about stuff like that, so they just have these crap treasure chests that they hauled in from someplace. Okay, we'll leave that through here. Another table. Alright, red guy, you're going down fast. Oh no. The master is shielding him. I hate that. There we go. Shoo-wee. Whew. Well, that was a nice little diversion. Now, on down the tunnel. Let's see. For this being the final dungeon, too, just the sheer size and sprawl of it, there's actually a surprising amount of area where the where we have green gems. Oh,
Oh.
check that out. Hive Sanctum Key. Alright, well, we know we needed that.
Ah.
We don't necessarily know what for.
Very nice.
Ooh. Does anybody have one better than that? Plus 15 AC. Okay. We'll leave that as it is, I think. There we go. That said protected. Good. Okay. We're good. Let's see. Okay. Looks like this is... Okay. Alright. We're getting this figured out. Okay. That looped all the way around there. Well, I guess that means we should try this one next, because chances are good that it's going to loop around that way. I don't know, I'm a fan of this dungeon the way that it is. Well, insofar as you can be a fan of something like this, which just... Bleh. These textures and so forth. It does give a real sense of, like, scale. Like you're crawling around inside the veins of a monster or something. Which is, you know, cool. Like, this is a very different dungeon from any of the others. Of course, back in the day, this game could indeed... Oh, that's what I didn't want to happen. Could indeed have some memory issues, but nowadays, at least, that's not a problem. Oof. I hit Zoltan twice. Okay, we're really gonna have to put some distance between us and them. There we go. Those red ones, we can't have them stealing all our spell points. Honestly, this dungeon sprawls a little bit, which means that the base map, you know, outside of just these tunnels and things like that, is probably quite large. But the one where I worry about, like, a memory leak or something is honestly the Tomb of Varn. This one's sizable, but it's not that big. Okay, we're green. These weird little alcoves.
Oh, very nice.
A lot of cold resistance, even though the devils don't actually use cold damage. Like at all. Maybe it's there for them. They're keeping it for themselves. And yes, excellent. Okay. Check our spells again. Okay. Well, I think it is time very quickly to go refill Zoltan's spell points.
Can we assist you? Be with.
Okay. And back. Goodness gracious, we made a lot of money. It's a shame we don't really need it for anything. Not at this point, anyway. Okay. You know, now that we have that key, this is the only door we found that won't open. Let's see if this key opens it. Nope. Okay. Fair enough. There's got to be some other switch somewhere then that opens it up. I'm surprised, though. Oh. Okay, one more door before we go down that central hole. Nope, and this one won't open. Okay. Well, we know where we're headed next, then. Brace yourselves. Ugh. This reminds me of the tunnels in the spider dungeon way back at the very beginning. Remember the abandoned temple? Just in like the size and shape of some of them. Okay. What's behind this door? Something unpleasant. Ooh. Let's try and take that guy out as quick as possible. Maybe I can hit him with a rock blast. Yes! Probably get one more round in before they get too close. Okay. Now I know I can plant one on him. Ooh. Hey! Nice. Wasn't expecting that. Oof. These devil warriors, I hate them. Honestly, I feel like they're the biggest threat in here because, of course, they can just suck someone's SP completely away. Come on, guys, take him down quick. Phew, it's a good thing those blasters fire so fast. There we go. Nice. Hoo-wee. Oh, another one behind him. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Come on. Let's make them play on our turf here. It's too far away for a rock blast. When they get a little bit closer, you can see them using Incinerate on us too. It's a good thing we have all this fire resistance. Whew. Yeah, it really does. Even in really, like, dangerous battles like this one. Because you can just pump out shots like nobody's business.
Alright, we got him!
Whew-wee. Yeah, it's almost like, you know, if you could hold the button down and fire, whew-wee. That would be great. Oh man, not good. Not good. Yeah, you can see over there, that's going to open up, and some guys are going to come out of it. Right there is a doorway. If we get these red guys gone, come on. Whew, there we go. I already feel better. Come on, kids. There we go. See, I knew you could do it. It's alright, these are middling guys. We'll just shoot them. I prefer to stay in turn-based, even though we have blasters, just because these guys cause so many status effects, they can suck out your SP and all that other stuff. Honestly, though, it's mostly just what I'm used to, more than anything else. I know that there are people who play it in real time, and, like, I have great respect for those people, but tain't me. Oh, good, we'll just stand right here. Flush sequence in progress. We're protected. There we go. Let's see. Door's locked. Ah. That's what the key was for. Okay. Ooh. Okay, well. We'll come back to that in just a moment. Because right over here, of course, there's another tunnel and a doorway. And I think I know where this doorway goes. So I want to open it up first. Yep, there we go. Okay, so now we've opened every doorway we've come to, except for that one, way back at the beginning. We'll figure that out too. Yeah, if you have the right quick spells equipped, and you've got all your buffs on and things, then, you know, it really is just a question of what you're used to. Because there are, goodness knows, there are plenty of other games, both from this era and contemporary games, where, you know, people play with the same number of enemies on the screen, and, you know, they do it in real time, and they do just fine. There is no turn-based mode in an FPS, you know, for example. Okay, let's see. Ah, a secret switch that doesn't register as a switch. Okay. Well. That's the only place left to go, folks. Except for... back here to check this door one more time. And I guess technically there was this right here where they had that little nodule. I'm not sure what was meant to be in it. But this one right here, I kind of want to go look at that one more time. Recast haste to make sure it doesn't wear off. There we go. Let's see. You can hear them. They're mad. Ooh, they're mad. Oh, yep. There we go. We discovered their secret, and they're really angry about it. It's okay. We don't care. We don't care about no stinking flesh system. No stinking flesh system. There we go. Oof. There we go, that's what I was waiting for. Just needed him to clear that doorway. I think he's the last one in there.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. That's it. This is like some kind of council chamber or something, I think. All right. Well, one more trip. Let's see, I don't want them to get super exhausted.
I think it's closed.
Hello,
There we
come on
go.
in.
One last drink, y'all.
Coming right up. Enjoy your stay.
There we go. I know we're not going to use it in there, but... Come on now.
Can we assist you? Luck be with you.
Whew-wee. Well, I'm glad you could make it. This is a big one. I definitely want to thank you all for being here and for having been here this whole time. Whenever you joined, whenever you first stopped by, it really does mean a lot because this has been a big blast for me. Thank you. That really does mean a lot. This has been a real adventure for me, not just the game, you know, which I've played many times, but this is the first time I've ever played it with y'all, so... Okay. Here we go. Whew. Ugh. Okay. First things first. There we go. That way we can come right back up. Ugh. Ugh, these textures. Oh, there it is. Y'all, here we go. That's it. That's what we came to deal with. This is our final boss. Are y'all ready? There we go. This is what we have to have. You see, in order to damage the reactor, boom, we've got to have blasters. And it hits hard. This is going to be a fight. It's alright. We're going to get through it. Whew. Well, thank you. That means a lot. I'm glad you feel that way. For sure. And y'all are the best. I couldn't do this without you. After all, I mean, I can play this game by myself anytime. And I've done so before, you know, in the past.
Yeah!
Whew. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Y'all are what makes this play a little bit different. And this. Ta-da! There we go. The true final boss is revealed. When you destroy the reactor you see from over there, it teleports you all the way over here. There's the exit, but we're not leaving without dealing with her. Well, I'm glad that you stayed till the end too, and I hope that you'll stick around for the next one. Come on, we can't have them sucking our spell points out now. Not at this stage of the game. Come on. There we go. You'll notice that all of our buffs are gone, by the way. We're going to take care of that. Let's have Zoltan do that. He's about as powerful. He's better at light magic. Come on. We're almost there. Just a little bit more, y'all. Ooh. Oh, almost. We'll get the last hit. Who's gonna save the world? Oh, this is it. This is it, folks. You never know. Perhaps appropriately. Debbie, let's do this.
Bring it home. That's right. Oh, yes, look at that. That was my work. Good job by me. He's gone. I'm here.
Tommy, that absolutely was not you. We'll just take that with us. Bye. Here we go, folks. Settle in. There we go. The Ritual of the Void contains the explosion. I don't know why those cannibals are here. And mages. All these people we spent the whole game killing. There's the four of us, hypothetically, in armor.
Kneel before me.
Nikolai's canon voice. He's gonna kill us. He's got a knife, run.
For heroism and valor in the service of the realm, I thee knight.
Thanks, but we're actually
Rise, heroes.
already heroes and champions. We left Knight behind a long time ago.
Yes, thank you, heroes. Thank you for saving my kingdom for me.
All right. There we go. So, congratulations. This is our actual certificate of completion of the game, which was set up so that you could print this page back in the day to prove that you had beaten it. So there we are. Tommy, the level 83 archdruid, who started out as a hobo at the bottom of a well. Debbie, the level 83 archmage. Bit of a wine mom, bit of a party girl, all business when it came to saving the world, and of course +5 levels for her magical crown. Lucy, the level 83 hero, man, her back must hurt from carrying this whole party. As Zoltan, the level 83 +5 high priest. He finally got his nose out of his books, and he stuck his nose right in the Kreegan's business where it needed to be. Your valiant efforts and heroic deeds have saved the kingdom from the scourge of devils and fanatical conspirators. With the fall of their alien masters, the priests of the Temple of Boss scattered to the wind, leaving their followers to wonder at their absence, and the rest of Enroth to rejoice for the restoration of peace and order. How long did it take us to actually save the planet? 1 year, 8 months, and 7 days in game time. Man, that was a lot of faffing about, honestly. So our final score, which is totally meaningless, and I have no idea how it's calculated, 25,456. And you know what? I'm going to grade that out of 10 because this was a blast. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, there we go, folks. There we go, indeed. So, congratulations, adventurers. We hope that you've enjoyed playing Might and Magic 6 as much as we did making it. We have saved this screen, you see, in your Might and Magic 6 directory. You can print it out as proof of your accomplishment. Look for Heroes 3 and Might and Magic 7 soon. The Might and Magic 6 development team. And thank you, devs, for making one of my favorite games. And here we are, back in New Sorpigal, where, well, let's just say we have the place to ourselves. And,
Hello, come on in.
I think it's time for a celebratory drink, don't you? And you know what? This time, everybody's gonna join in. Because, y'all, we just saved the world. We did it. We did it. And now, here we go. It's kind of New Game Plus mode. Anything that's not finished up, any quests we have outstanding, which of course is none, we did them all, we could go and do now that the threat has been dealt with. But for us, and for Debbie and Lucy and Zoltan and Tommy, and also for our friends over here, Matt the Banker and Theresa the Spellmaster, well, this is the end. Yeah, well, either way, you know what? I'm satisfied with that score. So, even if we took a year and a half or almost 2 years to save Enroth, I think we did a pretty good, pretty good job. Pretty good job. And so I want to take this time to thank you all because, wow, this really has been something for me. 30 episodes we've put into this. So, I mean, that's 30 weeks we've been playing this game, and I have enjoyed every minute of it, every broadcast. It really has been something that I've never done before that's special. I want to thank you all for being here. Those of you who were here from the very beginning, those who joined partway through, and all of you who stayed till the end, thank you. Because this has been great. This has been the most fun out of all the many, many times that I have played Might and Magic 6, The Mandate of Heaven. I have never enjoyed it as much as I have this time. And that's because y'all were here. You were just as much a part of this party as our 4 heroes down here and our 2 friends over here at the side, those that we met along the way. So, next, now that we've completed this game, go and vote on my Twitter poll, you know. There's still a few days left. We're down to Might and Magic 7, which is currently in the lead, Icewind Dale, and Betrayal and Antara, which would be a blind playthrough. So that Twitter poll will be running until next Friday, and then Saturday, as always, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will start up the next game, which right now, like I said, that's looking like Might and Magic 7 because that one is in the lead. So check out my Twitter, vote on that poll, and when I upload this, of course, leave your comments under the YouTube video as well if you want me to play a specific game. Please do pick one of those three since we've already narrowed it down, and then, of course, any other suggestions I will take into account for future broadcasts. So I hope that I'll see you there. And you guys, I really do mean this. Like I said, this has been very special for me, and so, as always, for the last time here in Might and Magic 6, but not for the last time, I want to thank you for playing.